Hello everyone, this is David, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the new Piper Navajo Chieftain by Alabeo. The airplane is about a week old, and I've been flying it for almost a week now, getting used to the airplane. It's little quirks and differences, and overall I can say that this is definitely a recommended product. They've done an excellent job with this airplane. And I say that as a pilot who has real-world experience flying the Piper Navajo Chieftain, and they've done it. Like I said, they've done a superb job with this airplane. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the review here on the exterior. And as usual with Alabeo or Coronado, they've done an amazing job on the detail work, on the textures and 3D modeling. You know, this aircraft is designed to be kind of a more worn commuter aircraft. So you got little chips and missing paint here and there, and dirt on the cowl flaps and gear door. And you know, they've just done a really great job of the texture work and 3D modeling work on the exterior. They've went into a lot of detail here on the gear and for the heater there, the exhaust vent from the heater. They've even modeled the pulley for the alternator there in 3D. They've done a really nice job, and it's little features like, you know, that and the stall warning horn that's modeled in 3D, and the little aerodynamic bits that are modeled in 3D that really make Alabeo and Coronado aircraft stand out, and really make them the premier add-on developer for flight sim. At least in terms of the visual quality of a model. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go in and take a look at the VC. And as usual with a Coronado or Alabeo aircraft, the 3D modeling and texture work in the VC is phenomenal. Makes you feel like you're sitting in the real thing. You know, little micro scratches here in the yoke cover, and just little chips of paint out and missing. Just looks really, really nice. Like I said, the aircraft is styled after a more worn airplane, so you have scratches and chips missing and all that. You know, cracked leather and really, really soiled carpet. They've done a really nice job in the texture work, and looks really nice. Personal opinion, I would have preferred to see a really well-maintained executive configuration airplane, because that would be more like the Navajo that I flew, or the Navajo Chieftain that I flew. A really well-maintained executive layout aircraft, and that's really what most of the Chieftains are used for, is executive style layouts and stuff. But that is just nitpicking and a personal opinion. But they have done an excellent job modeling the cabin and also the texture work. But I wouldn't mind seeing even a paid release executive cabin for the Chieftain. I would definitely buy it. Let's go ahead and get started up here, and we'll let you all listen to the sounds. And on startup, you have that nice little bumping. That's a little camera feature they added, and it looks really, really nice. It's just a nice added feature. Alright, now that we're started up, we can go ahead and turn on the avionics. And one little cool feature that I really do like that they added is this. When you turn the air conditioning on, this little vent pops up here for airflow into the air conditioner. It's a little bitty feature, but it definitely adds to the realism. Another feature they've kind of added to the realism is the fuel flow lights, and that's just something you see on the Navajos. When you lower the power, those lights come on, and when you bring them up, they come off. And that's just another little feature that they've added, a little quirk to the Navajo, but they've included it in here, and they've done a nice job with that, adding little quirks and stuff about the airplane. Alright, so we'll go ahead and program a route here, and I'll show you the one issue that I found with the airplane.
TOS, system test OK.
It's avionics package. Well, kind of two issues, but the route from the 750 does not get carried over to the Avidyne's map nor to the Garmin 600's map. It's not really an issue because it does still get put in here, so the autopilot will follow it and you can still follow it and everything like that, but it just doesn't show up. But other than that, it's an extremely nice avionics package. Even in default form without the Garmin 750, with just the default Garmin 530, it's really still a nice avionics package. The Garmin 600 looks really nice. They've done an excellent job with that, and the same with the Avidyne. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn the air conditioning back off for takeoff, and go ahead and let y'all listen to the sounds. Added a nice shaking effect on takeoff as well. Performance-wise, the aircraft performs really well. I'm rarely under my 35 FPS limit with the airplane, and really the only place I've actually ever been under it is Seattle, and everyone knows how much of a resource hog Seattle is, especially when you throw in Orbix's PNW. So that's not really Coronado's fault, that's just the scenery that's killing the FPS. And in the air, the exterior model is just as beautiful as it is on the ground. They've got a nice metallic glint there in the blue metallic part of the paint, and the airplane just looks really nice. And here you can kind of see the underside of the wing with the oil streaking, and just little bits of detail and little textures that just make a Alabeo airplane really stand out from the rest. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and switch over to night and let y'all see the night lighting. The only thing that I'm thinking about it that I do not care for about the sounds is they are exceptionally quiet when the airplane is at idle, and that's just not particularly realistic. It almost sounds like you're wearing a noise cancelling headset, but the problem is with that is the sounds around it are still actually quite loud, like the gear and the flaps and stuff. So I think it's just maybe a little bit quiet on the recording. It needs to be bumped up a little. As you can see, the interior night lighting looks really nice even with HDR enabled, but at night I do prefer to turn HDR off, as I feel it kind of makes everything look washed out at night. And with HDR off, the cockpit lighting is just super nice, and the lighting also looks really great in the virtual cabin as well. They've done a really nice job with that. The great night lighting also extends to the outside of the airplane with the exterior lighting, the nice ice light there, and landing lights and stuff like that look great on the ground. Definitely overall I would recommend this airplane completely. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and bring the airplane in for landing, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the sounds back on and just let you all enjoy. One thing I would like to say, this is a call out to Orbix actually, is to please fix the night lighting at Siku. It's really hard to see the runway without the runway lights working properly. And you also get that nice shake effect on touchdown, and the landing lights look really nice as well. I will definitely say that this aircraft is the best Navajo Chieftain available for flight sim. There is the older FSD model, but it does not even compare to this airplane in both exterior and interior quality, and also flight physics quality. This airplane really does fly like the real thing. It flies like a Navajo. It's responsive but not overly so, and it's a real joy to fly this airplane, and I do truly enjoy this aircraft. I hope everyone has enjoyed this review, and definitely go out and buy this airplane. It's a definite recommended product. I'm sure that the issues with the avionics will be addressed in an upcoming service pack, and that about sums it up. I hope everyone has enjoyed the video, and have a good day.